What's up, everybody? My name is Mike, and today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about the game Pokemon Go. So, unless you live under a rock, you either play Pokemon Go or you know somebody who does. The game is literally taking over the world right now. As a kid, I was a huge fan of Pokemon. I played it all the time. I collected the cards. I had the video games. I played Pokemon Snap, everything Pokemon I could get my hands on. And as soon as this game came out, it immediately brought back all of those memories, and I've had an absolute blast playing it. So much that I'm about halfway to level 22 at this point, and I've learned a couple things along the way. So in this video, I really want to give you guys a couple tips that I've learned, some things I've learned, some things I've found out, and some things I've heard from other people that will allow you to become the most efficient at the game, get the highest level Pokemon you can, and really enjoy it to its maximum potential like I have been. I am going to skip over the minimum basics. I assume at this point you know how to catch a Pokemon, how to throw a Pokeball, things like that. So I'm not really going to cover anything like that. I'm just going to talk about the tips I learned to get the most out of the game. So the first tip I can give you guys is to catch all Pokemon. That sounds pretty obvious, but surprisingly, I know a lot of people that as soon as they get a Pokemon, they don't catch any more because they say, oh, well, I've already got that one. What's the point? The point is to collect candies and Stardust, two of the most important things in the game. Stardust is used to level Pokemon up, and candies are used to both level Pokemon up and evolve them, one of the most fun aspects in the game. And when you catch Pokemon, you get both of those things. Stardust can be used for all Pokemon. Candies are Pokemon specific. So if you're really trying to level up, say a Pikachu, you've got to collect more Pikachus to get enough Pikachu candy to to evolve your Pikachu. Stardust is used to level things up. That's how you get some really strong Pokemon, and it goes away a lot quicker than you think it would. Which actually brings me to my second point, which is do not spend your Stardust. I know, sounds crazy. I know you want to level up your Pokemon to be the very best that you can, but save your Stardust until I would say you're at least a level 15. If you don't care about how strong your Pokemon are, by all means, evolve them and have a good time. But if you're trying to get the absolute strongest things, you're going to kick your butt if you spend all of your Stardust early on. Here's a prime example. I caught a Nidoran quite a while ago. Maybe he was a level 120. Nidoking is one of my favorite Pokemon in the game, so I was so excited to start evolving him to get to a Nidoking. And so I caught this Nidoran. He was maybe a level 120, and I leveled him up to a Nidorino at level 279. I was so excited. One evolution down, all I had to do was go one more, and I would have my extremely sought-after Nidoking. Until I reached a slightly higher level and found a level 416 Nidoran. Now what am I supposed to do? I have a 400 Nidoran and a 279 Nidorino. Do I evolve my Nidorino to a Nidoking so I can have my extremely sought after Nidoking and have a weak one? Or do I evolve the Nidoran that I just caught into a Nidorino but lose those 25 candies? And this is the cycle you're going to get into time and time again if you pump candy and pump Stardust into every Pokemon you catch. So my tip is, if you're really trying to go for powerful Pokemon, wait until you're about a level 15. Catch something that's already a high level, and then evolve it, then push your Stardust into it to max it out as high as you can. That way you're not wasting 20,000 Stardust on a Pokemon just to catch a higher one 1 week later. Back on the topic of evolving things, it kind of brings me to my third point, which is always evolve your highest level Pokemon. Here's a scenario. So you catch two Squirtles. One is a level 400 and one is a level 200. The level 400, yeah, he's a level 400, but his attacks are really, really weak, and he's extra small, and he's just not a very good Squirtle. Your level 200, however, is extra large. He's got the strongest attacks you've ever seen on a Squirtle before, and you want to level that guy up so you can have the best Blastoise there is. Best Wartortle, and then best Blastoise. Don't do that. Evolve the level 400. From experience, I know the attacks often change on a Pokemon when you evolve them, and the size often changes on Pokemon when you evolve them. I've had an extra large Pokemon become an extra small Pokemon once I evolve it, and I've had a Pokemon that has really, really high attacks become really, really weak as soon as I evolve him, which is really frustrating because you were expecting to have this awesome guy and you were just going to pump a lot of Stardust into him to get him up to that higher level, but once you evolve him, he becomes crappy anyways. So tip, always evolve your highest one, even if it doesn't have good stats, even if it doesn't have good attacks, because there's a very good chance that it will get better attacks and it will become a much more powerful Pokemon. Next, I want to talk about gyms and gym battling, which can actually be kind of confusing because the game really doesn't give you any instructions into it. So when you join the game and you hit level 5, you get to pick a gym color. You've got red, blue, or yellow, which have team names, but we'll go with the colors for now. Personally, I'm Team Valor, red team. The tip is, gym colors really don't affect gameplay. Joining one gym over another isn't going to affect how the game plays out. Anything like that, everything will be exactly the same. It's just which color gym you're tied to. However, there are trends coming up with the gyms. Blue definitely seems to be the most common, and if you're trying to hold gyms, I've seen a lot more blue gyms than I've seen any other color. Red seems to be second most common. Yellow bringing up third place as one of the least popular. I'm not really sure why that is, but who knows. So you've got blue, red, yellow in order of popularity. I went red. I like red team. I just wanted to be red. I thought it was cool. Which brings me to the actual gym battles itself. When you're battling a gym, it can be confusing because depending on the level, you might have to beat it multiple times. The first time I did this, I was so confused. I went up against a gym level 3. It had 3 Pokemon in it, and I attacked it. It was blue. I was red. I took down all 3 people immediately. I had my level 1400 Snorlax at the time, completely wiped the gym clean. As soon as I defeated it, it bumped me back out to the main screen, and the gym was still blue. I could not, for the life of me, figure out why that was. I couldn't figure out what happened. And so, upon some research, you have to level down gyms. And what do I mean by that? If it's a level 3 and has 3 Pokemon in it, you have to defeat all 3 Pokemon to de-level it to a level 2 gym where it'll kick one of the Pokemon out. Then you have to beat it again, and it'll kick one more Pokemon out. And so now it's a level 1 gym. There's only one guy left in it, and you have to defeat it one more time in order to take over the gym. Then you put your Pokemon in it. The way you level up your own gym is to either battle yourself or have your gym defend itself successfully, which isn't actually as common. So battling your own gym will help level it up. It'll let more people put Pokemon into that gym, which will really help to make your gym one of the hardest and most powerful around, which is what we're all trying to be. We all want to be the very best, of course. And the final and probably best tip I can give you guys is all about leveling yourself up. How do you level yourself up the fastest? The way I found to do this is with lucky eggs. What you want to do is catch as many Pokemon as you can for a week straight, but don't transfer any of them. Don't transfer a single Pidgey. You're going to have about 800 at the end of a week, but don't transfer any Pidgeys, don't transfer any Rattatas, don't transfer anything. Don't evolve anything. Now, why do I say this? After a week, you're going to be able to evolve 10 Pidgeys, 12 Rattatas, 4 Pikachus, 2 Squirtles, and a level of other things. You're going to be able to transfer 800 of them. So what you do, save them all till the end of a week, pop a lucky egg, which gives you double experience for 30 minutes, and then spend that 30 minutes evolving everything you possibly can. When you evolve something, you get 500 experience. If you do it while you have a lucky egg active, you get 1,000 experience per evolve. That means if you're evolving 10 Pidgeys into Pidgeotos, which only take 12 candy each, you're going to get 10,000 experience just from those Pidgeys. Think of that, doing that with all of your Rattatas. Think of doing that with all of your other Pokemon. On top of that, if you evolve something into a Pokemon that you don't already have, you get the extra unlock a Pokemon XP, which doubles itself because of the lucky egg, and you get 2,000 points for that one evolution. 1,000 for the evolution, 1,000 for the new Pokemon. So it adds up really, really fast. I was able to jump 2 or 3 levels at a time doing this. I know the lucky eggs aren't as common, but save up your lucky eggs as much as you can, As soon as you're able to evolve a lot of things at one time, do it. Just sit down for 30 minutes. It gets a little repetitive after you've evolved number 27 Pidgey, but it's definitely worth it. It'll jump you up really fast level-wise, and it's what's helped me get to where I am. I'm in the 20s. I'm starting to find some really high-level Pokemon. I found a level 1200 Scyther the other day, or just shy of 1200. I caught just about 1,000 Blastoise in the wild. I'm coming across some pretty high things, so I'm really having fun with this game. So that's it for today, guys. In summary, save your Stardust as much as you can, unless you're absolutely positive you want to level a Pokemon up the whole way. Capture all Pokemon you come across. Picking your gym color doesn't change gameplay, but it will affect how many gyms you come across. Don't evolve or transfer anything for a week straight. Use a lucky egg and evolve everything you can for 30 minutes. That's the fastest way I found to level your actual individual up. And if you'd like to do that around a couple Pokestops in the meantime, you'll get a couple extra 100 points doing that. So I really appreciate you guys taking your time to watch this video. I hope it helped you out just a little bit with a few tips and tricks on how to be the very best in Pokemon Go. If you liked it, like it, subscribe, go follow our Instagram page, ULJ Gaming. We just started this past week and we've got a lot of stuff coming out. So again, I appreciate you guys listening in, and until next time, enjoy.